cap of the attack speed. I believe it's four attacks per second, and when you use Inspire, it's going up to 5, right? Sure. So it's insane, like 5 attacks per second. What is this? Machine gun?
But right now we see that there's a target ban once again. They don't want to see Soul's Selena at all. The Team Max are being so cautious about it, and maybe we'll see the same first phase of draft. There's also Link and Angela from the side of Deus Vult and Novaria for Team Max. So what were we missing here? Fanny and who?
Fanny and what?
I'm trying to remember.
Uranus.
Yeah, Uranus. Yeah.
Uranus. And
you will
then
see them?
was Minotaur
and Valentina. We are now like playing. We are testing our memory now. So there was Minotaur and Valentina. There was on the other side Kufra. And who I cannot actually remember the last, very last one.
Didn't pay attention. Yeah. Team Max doing like the rule: don't fix what's not broken. Like they are doing the same stuff. Why would you fix it if it's not broken, right? Just use it again. So that's pretty much what they are doing here. So the
and it's justified. It's justified.
Yeah.
They put it up.
Yeah. And I was thinking about. It's not about draft at this point. It's not about draft. Like Team Max is a mile away from the devil. Like that game, in terms of tempo, in terms of aggression, in terms of finding opportunities, they are much higher. Like so, but it's not the true devil level. It's not the true devil level. They need to wake up. I hope it was right. Last game was zap for them to wake up. Let's see, because I want to see the like sparks game. I don't want to see this like mental breakdown games.
Yeah, well, when you see someone broken, or like when you see that someone is not giving his 100% just because he lost one game, you also get that kind of feeling. Like you're not gonna say feel sorry, but you know that he got affected by such thing. But there's something that also affected Deus Vult, which appears in their draft right now. They don't want to play or struggle once again against Faramis. And for the side of Team Max, as a first pick, okay, listen to this carefully. As a first pick, they got Claude. They didn't get a meta pick. So
Enderlord. Are we going to see Fanny? What? Fanny?
Maybe we'll see Fanny, but look at Team Max. They are getting used to the tempo. They are picking their picks so fast. It seems like they are really prepared for what Team Deus Vult is doing, because right now they have Claude as a first pick. They have Valentina, which was banned at the last game, and now we will see Fredrin once again in the Land of Dawn. But for the side of Deus Vult, so far they have Arlott once again. They have also Kaja once again. So no, once again, I'm sorry. The last time it was with Team Max. So they banned the Faramis and they got the Kaja. Is it a pick-off? Is it something that Team Deus Vult is preparing for us? I can't quite sure say.
No, they basically taking the strong points out of Team Max, because what can you do? Like you saw the performance, so like they're very aggressive. Like just you need to take it from them, and they need now. Team Max need to show something new, which if they don't have, it's going to be. But on the other hand, the performance is like Kelet going to be playing Arlott the same. Is Savo going to be playing Kaja the same way? It's a question, open question.
So
the performance again.
So in terms of that question, I think that the team who have, like, I'm not gonna talk about the motivation, because one of them is motivated by the rhythm of like, I don't know how to say that, but they just got a victory, so they came out victorious. They come out with this positive energy. But on the side of Deus Vult, also that lose can move as a motivation for them, because right now they know what's on stake. They know that, yeah, it is a double elimination, but the chance to play on the upper bracket is much more better for any team. No one wants to get one step closer to the devil, as you said. So Team Deus Vult, if they lost this game, yeah, they will still be with us in the tournament, but they will be one step closer to the devil. So right now we see that Team Max, maybe they struggle against Brody last game. That's why they have him in the second phase of drafting. But again, maybe Paquito was the same band that I didn't remember from last game. So Paquito and Kufra are the bands from the side of Team Deus Vult. But again, you talked a little bit about the gameplay itself. Do you think that Deus Vult will up their game and play the picks they took this time to its full potential?
Yeah, they should. They should, because if they are losing, they are going to the lower bracket. And on the other hand, like Team Max should like also bring their best picks, very best picks, because you really want to get on the top upper bracket. I mean, but referring to the words you said earlier, actually, from my personal experience, it depends. Of the person, because you know some people are actually performing better under the pressure, and some people are performing better without the pressure. So if it's the case, if you get to the lower bracket, you might perform better. If you get to the upper bracket, you might perform worse, but as well you might perform worse if you get into the lower bracket, because you get demoralized, because yeah, it bites already, and you can perform better on the upper bracket because you like have this feeling. I call it fire hands.
Well, you are not a magician, but you have expected to see Fanny, and there's a Fanny on the side of Team Max, because
I
that
think
game.
It's mental games, like mental games. Devu ban Fanny. They think Team Max thinking like, okay, you are scared of my Fanny. We pick Fanny. They get demoralized.
What about Leslie and Idura though? I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Wow, I'm not really surprised about Leslie, but I'm surprised about Idora.
Why do you think
they actually, Lancelot again, second time, didn't quite perform. But also, I wanted to say that's bad that we didn't saw the statistics. I'm judging about the gameplay, about when I'm watching the statistics, percentage, damage percentage exactly. I want to see. To judge who perform how. So if Lancelot have like what 12% damage, 15% damage, he performed bad. But if he got like 25-30% damage, he performed good.
Well, yeah, we might see the statistics later on, but so far the Claude is maybe a key to victory for the side of Team Max. So far they are still giving him the attention he needs. They are still trying to snowball his his gold and his also gameplay itself. So yeah, I think that Team Max will play on the late game on the Claude once again, but on the early game this time they have this Fanny pick. Imagine you have an early game pick that's really effective, and you have a late game pick which is really also effective. So right now I think the odds in terms of the drafting phase is better for the side of Team Max. We can see that there was some cables coming from the side of Fanny, but he didn't manage to get the kill on Leslie, and we will see one more defense on the top lane for the side of Team Max.
Yeah, cables are checked. Now we need to check like the puncture, the first skill of the Lancelot as well, because he's like the mirror of the Fanny. Like he's like Fanny without cables, like, you know.
Yeah. So you think
I want to see the game from Lancelot. You mean Turtle?
Turtle, yeah, sorry.
I want to see the competition for the Turtle, really. It's not even because like what teams are better on the Turtle. It's more like a confidence thing, like, you know. It's one thing if you give the Turtle and then kill the gold lane and push the gold. Give the Turtle to do some pressure on the other hand side of the map. But if you just give the Turtle and do nothing, you cannot do this.
Look at top lane, look at top lane. There's a first blood happening for the side of Fanny and also Claude. Claude got the kill actually, and we will see that Claude once again have the advantage of the early game, which is really annoying actually, because we all know that Claude cannot be allowed to have such early game. But so far, 2 games in a row, he does have this early game. And you have spoke a little bit about the trades. You said that if I'm gonna give you a turtle, well then give me a kill on the gold lane, give me a turtle on the gold lane, give me something in return. But if we looked at Deus Vult, don't think that they are actually even trying to get something in return. Look at the turtle, it's just one more free turtle for the favor of Team Max.
Yeah, I was thinking about, first of all, there was a reason to ban Fanny, it appears. And the second one, the Fanny has a really good reaction. She just read that Deus Vult want to give the turtle and kill the Claude. Wow, pretty big defensive ultimate, yeah. That nothing in return. I mean, the ultimate is big, but you just save yourself with it.
Yeah, I think like if I was in his position and I just entered the bush and I saw 3 people waiting for me, I'm gonna panic. He just like saw like there's a Lancelot, also Eudora, and maybe I think there was also Kaja, so he did have to do something about it. And what he did was the ultimate. But look at the camping. Look at the second skill. What a smart move.
Nice read. The Dexter goes in. Goes in first because he's okay to losing his partner. And he just throws it in. Fanny goes for invade, nothing to invade. He just camps. Fanny camps.
But we can say that good job Dexter actually, like he managed to reveal a bush, a death bush I call it, for Claude. He was so close to dying from that wave, just like wanting that wave, almost nearly got him killed for the favor of Leslie. Leslie so far have died 1 time, which is the first blood, and 5 minutes into the game and we didn't see any more team fights. I just think that top lane will witness a lot from both sides. Look at Fanny. That's why she was banned. He is trying his best and he got the kill for the favor of Team Max once again.
Okay, I was thinking about why Eudora is here. It's just maybe because try to lock down the Fanny, because now stuns are getting her off of the cables, right? And maybe it's the way to counter it. But completely out of position Eudora and getting picked up, which leads to the turtle. Which not guarantees the turtle, by the way, because there is like a lot of pressure from the Leslie. Look at this. Look at that. Why did he leave?
Why did he leave?
I don't know, because he don't have retribution probably, and he was like 5 seconds out of the retribution. Probably he called out, but he didn't expect, like Leslie did a lot of damage to Fanny. Leslie actually, am I correct? Leslie used her ultimate only to proc her passive. That's what I saw, right? Did you saw that as well?
I think I saw a second skill, but I didn't see the ultimate. Look at
I saw the tap. I saw the tap of the ultimate. Oh, counter attack! There's coming out, and the second skill, suppression on the Valentina gets picked off by Eudora, and Team Deus Vult trying to pick off the skills, but it's really hard for them to actually slow down someone. Gets stunned by the Arlet and follow up by the Eudora. Now maybe counter attack, but the Fanny the cable is missed, but still get the kill on the Eudora.
The Eudora is suffering so hard from Fanny. There is no mobility at all for Eudora, and also for Leslie. Like just the first skill can immune her from the ultimate if Fanny used it. But I think, and I've seen that Leslie, as you said in the draft, she's not so much of a surprise, because we saw Leslie doing really good on the international levels and on also the national levels. So yeah, Leslie, if she also got fed, it's the same case as Claude. She will do so much that you cannot stop at some point. The ultimate here coming from Grok, and the kill is secured to Team Max. They got Arlut the first time in the game, just only. So, and Lancelot are the only ones who didn't go back to the base as dead bodies, and we can see that the first turret at the bot lane will be took off by the side of Team Max.
The miss buttons by the Eudora, like stun and first kill in one target and get Fredrine. Ooh, so I was thinking actually about, in my opinion, what I'm seeing, Team Max are actually prioritizing the fights, and sometimes they are losing minions on the lanes.
Whoa.
I'm thinking, wow,
That was really
wild
wicked.
guess. Wild guess, but they actually trade off. It turns out the trade off, so that's something, I guess. So I was talking about Team Max prioritizing the fights, and they are winning fights. But actually, if you look at the gold last game as well, they not have big lead. The lead is pretty small, so the tempo is very high, the initiative is high, but the gold lead is not that high. And I think it's because they have slightly bad macro game.
We will see right here that there
Completely
is
shut
Lancelot
down.
coming, and he wants to get the Lord. The first retribution goes for Lancelot. The flicker ultimate coming also from Grok. There's still damage happening in the Land of Dawn, and maybe we'll see a kill here happening for the side of Devo. Devo is getting a kill. They are punishing Team Max to the limits right now. They almost had a wiped out. I think, yeah, it's almost a wiped out because Valentina managed to survive with 0 HP. Team Deus Vult are now getting inside the mood. They are now getting inside the game, and I think that with this Lord, maybe we will see that Team Max is defending their inhibitor turrets.
Did you saw that? Did you saw that Fanny goes in and
Yeah.
just wasted retribution? She didn't even try to compete on the blue buff. What does it mean? Is it nerves?
Well, I think that Fanny at the previous team fight, maybe it was a wrong call from the side of Team Max, because I saw that Claude left the Lord duty. He went to do some stacks or something on the bot lane, but Fanny gave the call of like, yeah, we will just like keep on pressuring the Lord. And once she did that, Lancelot just came and popped off his second skill with the ultimate, which is something you cannot actually stop if we are talking about Lancelot, and especially if it's Lancelot damage. So are we right now about to see and first inhibitor turret go down? Look at the ultimate coming from Grok, and also there is still ultimates all coming from the side of Team Max, but they cannot handle the pressure, they cannot handle the damage, and there's 4 cables happening here. He's trying to survive, and maybe he will survive. He did survive, and the first inhibitor turret also survived from the side of Team Max.
Yeah, pushing needs to continue. I believe the Devil can't go mid lane because Fanny on the defense. He always with latest patch. I believe she get her energy. Not the latest, but one of the patches. She got buff and she got more energy regen faster on the front line. And because of that, she can just like that, just as we saw, she just flies in, damage, get back to base. Flies in, damage, get back to base.
Well, oh, look at this nasty ultimate from Arlott. He got the kill so easily just by sweeping Grok out of the bush. The damage is so high, and I think it's more than enough to get a kill, and it gets a double kill. There might be also a kill coming in from Sunset Lover. Look at the ultimates from Arlott. It's insane for Team Deus Vult. They have everything to just finish the game, and we are just about to see, is Fanny going to handle 4-5 players by so wiped out for Team Devo, and it's just the end for Team Max. Game 2 goes for the side and for the favor of Team Deus Vult.
Can we call this an awakening?
Yeah, we can.
Let's see in the third game. But actually, Fanny all the time, like she gets her cable concealed, right? When she gets stunned, but every time she managed to throw this cable, right when she gets concealed, cable flies in and she still flies in.
Yeah.
And this is like super timing. Arlott tried to conceal the cable, she still outplayed it, and the Eudora stun as well. But it's not enough. Cloud didn't work like that.
It didn't work.
Actually used her ultimate just tapping his ultimate just to make vision on the opponents, and it's kind of like you don't see this move very often because you don't pay attention. Like you know that when Leslie ults, it's like like this animation, and you
Yeah.
know she's ulted. But he tap it and then conceal, and it's like pretty
Just give a,
pretty
give a
fast.
flash for your team.
Yes. And what my point is that enemy team didn't saw that, didn't pay attention to this. So it's like kind of small outplay.
But what did Deus Vult change that caused this awakening, in your opinion?
More aggressiveness. They actually anyone dies, but you get the trade-off. It's a bad sign. So imagine your team max. Your enemy make like bad initiation. You don't just punish him for this. You just your roamer dies as well, and you forced to go back. So imagine your enemy team doing bad initiation, and you still forced to go back. Like this is a red flag. So for me, like my personal opinion is Team Max need their strong point